Welcome to Sega News Bits. Sega News whenever it hits. I'm George, and with me is Barry, and today we're talking about Panzer Dragoon, I guess. Because according to Phantasy Star Online 2 producer Satoshi Sakai, Sega is not in a position to make a new Panzer Dragoon game. He was asked in a Japanese magazine saying that they wanted to see another game with a dragon lead character like Panzer Dragoon, and he said, I would like to make it, but I'm sorry that we're in a difficult place for something like that to sell. What are your thoughts, Barry? You think rail shooter like Panzer Dragoon with a dragon as the lead character is no market for it?
Well, first off, I wanted to read the quote like it was one of those documentaries and they had the voiceover. I would like to make it, but I'm sorry to say we're in a difficult place for something like that to sell. See, that's what I would have done.
With the dramatic music.
I think, it's not the type of game that you can sell as a package release anymore. It's been since 2002 that we really had a real Panzer Dragoon game. And of course there was Crimson Dragon, but that's not a Panzer Dragoon game, but it did show that it's not even that was a digital title. So it's, I don't know, rail shooters, I think it's one of those things of the past that just haven't really made the transition to modern gaming.
I think, I have to agree with you. Like, they didn't really say that it had to be a rail shooter, but let's be honest, when Panzer Dragoon fans want is like either an RPG, but they want some sort of... But the series is known for being... I mean, everybody loves Saga, but the series is known for being the rail shooter. It has 3 games, and the highest selling games were the rail shooter games because Saga was limited print, but that's another story. And it's best known for being a rail shooter. I don't know. I agree. Like, you can't sell it for $60. How much technically can you sell it for? And how much money can you spend on it? And then there's this whole place where I agree with them. I don't think Sega right now is in a place to even market a game like that worldwide, at least the new IP. I think right now Sega is taking a focus on already built fan bases, like a Sonic game or a Total War game, because they need to know that when it comes out, there's going to be 1 million people going to buy it at least.
Yeah.
And right now it's a bad time, obviously, for them. They can't market anything worth a damn. Their American branches in limbo, so definitely a wrong time for that.
Yeah, and I also feel like Panzer Dragoon Horta took the dragon rail shooting. If we're just talking about Panzer Dragoon, I feel it took the franchise as far as it could go with rail shooting. If they make any more games, it's just going to be derivative of that. I mean, let's ask for a Panzer Dragoon Horta HD re-release, if anything.
Cool.
Yeah.
But Sega's already done a rail shooter technically re-release when they did Afterburner Climax, and it didn't sell that well, and they took it down because of licensing.
That's true.
I mean, it's not like they haven't tried, and I think I think a lot of people want it, and I think they know themselves that it's a niche market. I think if they're gonna bring back a franchise, I think Panzer Dragoon right now would be the wrong one because I think they should make a line of these HD remasters, even if they're HD remasters. But they have to go with the big guns first because you got to build up an audience first. So
yeah,
I would say go with Shimmy 1 and 2 is the obvious one,
of course,
or Jet Set Radio Future. There's a lot of people wanting that. Yeah. I think Panzer Dragoon, as much as I would want it personally, is not going to have an audience that would make Sega want to go ahead and make more of these kind of games.
Yeah, I will say it's been great that we had Panzer Dragoon in Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, as well as the Sonic and Mega Man crossover. So that was cool. I mean, obviously it's not a new game, but it's nice to see that they're still keeping the franchise alive a little bit.
So now that we know we can't get it, I guess a rail shooter is not viable, would you ever want to see them revisit the world of Panzer Dragoon, but in a different genre? And if so, what kind of genre would you want?
Oh, absolutely. I think just bring it to mobile phones as a currency-based tapping game.
He's gonna piss everybody.
No, I think it might be actually kind of fun to bring it to like a 3DS or a Vita, that would mean that the budget would be a little bit smaller so that they could handle a rail shooter sort of game, or maybe even like make it a 2D RPG. I don't know. I would love to have a mobile Panzer Dragoon game that isn't Panzer Dragoon Mini. So
I'm thinking, I was thinking maybe like they could do something different in the world, but
they could do
it's very hard if you think about it. Like when you do like an action RPG, then you have a huge budget, and then why even bother calling the Panzer Dragoon in the game when you don't write a Panzer Dragoon? I guess what they call dragons.
Yeah, dragoons.
So it'd be kind of like, let's play some fucking Golden Axe or Shining Force, and it's a 2D fighting game. Oh wait, that actually happened.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I think you have to write a dragon if you're gonna make a game like this.
You know what game was really good was the mobile Crimson Dragon game. It was a side story, and it actually rated better than the console release. And so I'd love to see like a shoot 'em up, side-scrolling shoot 'em up. Either what's the term? TATE. What's that stand for? Like from the bottom up.
What is it?
Is it called Tate?
Tate?
What is that?
I've never heard of it.
I'm not steeped into the shmup lingo, shmupgo. But yeah, either bottom up or from the side. That would be kind of cool.
That'd be pretty cool. A cool little mobile game.
I'm fed up with spaceships, I'll be honest. And we talked about this offline.
Oh, so, spaceships in those shoot 'em up games?
Just I want something new. I like the genre, but I'm tired of being a fucking spaceship. I want to be a dragon or like I don't know. And I think Panzer Dragoon might be great in that setting.
And I was thinking about how Star Fox would do, considering that's like the newest rail shooter, I guess. Would that be considered a rail shooter?
Yeah, most definitely.
So yeah, so Nintendo's trying it, which is and trying to sell it as a full package. You think they're gonna sell 2 million units at least?
I don't know. You know how Nintendo games are. People will lap it up if it's from a genre they grew up with.
But it'll be interesting. I think they're also adding a lot of new stuff because they want to add more content to the package. They have all these I don't know if you saw it at E3, but they have all these rover levels, and you can get out of the vehicle and explore the land for I guess coins or some crap. I don't really like all that stuff. It's too slow for me. I just want to go fast and and fly and destroy stuff.
Yeah.
But anything else you want to add about this?
I'd love to see a new one, but I understand Sega's stance. Don't call me a Sega apologist, but I'm a realist, so I get what they're saying.
Personally, I just don't want it to come out and bomb because Sega can't, or it's like Knights that Journey into Dreams League. I don't want to deal with that stuff. You're gonna make it be in the right position to strike and do it right.
Yeah.
Don't do it at all.
Yeah.
And what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below.
If you'd like more Sega news, check us out at segabits.com. And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and follow us on all our social networks.